Hello everyone, welcome to Grand Arena Championships. We are in Season 2, Week 3, Round 3. We are in the finals. Tonight I'm up against Hrom. So here we have our standings. So we can see I am currently in first place and I have to fight Hrom for the championships. Quick review. Sir Slothaholic in round 1 attacked one time at the very beginning and was able to take out my bounty hunters and then did not attack again. And then in my offense, he set a pretty tough defense, and I did not have anything left to finish off his Geos at the end, so I did not get a full clear. I was throwing junk teams at it in the end, but so I did not get a full clear against Sir Slothaholic, but I did have a pretty good battle against him. He had a pretty tough defense. Belgariad in round 2, we both full cleared, but I was way more efficient than he was. He set a very, very weak defense all around. Yeah, Phoenix, even though they're full Zeta gear 12, they're still Phoenix. He had a Carth team, full Zeta, but once again low gear. He had a bounty hunter team, decently geared, but easy to take out. He had a Jin-led Rogue One team, again, very weak team. In the back, he had a very weak Rebel team, and then he had a clone team with Nest. Was not a difficult team to take out, especially once I was able to clear the front zones with relatively weak teams. I had a huge roster left. I had my Padme team that I didn't even use. I had my Traya. I had my CLS, I think. No, I used my CLS against one of the front ones. I had my Jedi Revan. I had Bastila. I had a lot left. So in the back zone, I was doing undersized squads all over the place and just earning tons of banners. So in the back zone here, he had Ewoks and he had a crew team. So he set a very, very weak defense and allowed me to be super efficient. And while he did full clear me, you see he had 1822 banners. He was very low on the banner count. And so in the bottom zone, we had a bounty hunters with Watt team, which he one-shot. We had my clone team, which he one-shot. I had a Carth team, he one-shot. Night Sisters, he one-shot. So, not great teams down here, but decent teams. Teams that can take away some banners. And then here's where he really struggled. 3 attempts against my Darth Revan, 5 attempts versus my Grievous. This is why you want to set a strong defense. Because of this, he lost. My strong defense was able to hold, and he had nothing on defense that even had a possibility of getting a hold. So, yeah, that's the reason that you want to set a tougher defense. If your opponent can walk all over you, but they set a stronger defense, and they're gonna get holds, you're gonna lose. It's just, that's just fact. So tonight we're up against Hrom. Hrom is from the guild Rebel Force Jakku. I had not taken a serious look at his roster, so we can take a small look right now. So gear 13s, he's got a decent amount. Let's see, 4 relic Anakin, 4 relic Kenobi, 2 relic 5s, 3 relic Revan and Grievous, 2 relic on Malak and HK, 1 relic on Basti. So he is not really far up there in the relics. Let's see, does he have Wat Tambor? He does have Wat Tambor with a Zeta. So this is the first time I'll be facing a Wat Tambor with Zeta. So that's kind of exciting. I haven't even looked at his speeds on his Bastila and his Revan. we're gonna do a quick comparison. And here we go. So, I just ran this. Hey Fairylick, how's it going? I've been around. Been doing my Grand Arena streams just kind of at random times. Because I just haven't been feeling well. I had the whole funeral thing and just all sorts of stuff going on. So I just haven't had a schedule that I've been able to stick to. But I've been around. I've been streaming. But thanks for joining in. Alright, so here's our match up. Bulgaria? Is that right? Yes, Bulgaria. No, that's not right. We're against Hrom. Okay, so let's do this again, and here we go. Okay, so our GPs are even. Tops 80 is even. Relics, I am beating him in relics. GA stats, I'm way higher. He has more defensive holds. But other than that, I'm beating him in the Grand Arena Grand Scheme. Zetas, he has 8 more Zetas than I do. That is a huge Zeta advantage on his part. I don't see that very often. Usually it's 3-4 Zetas, and that's normal. But 8 Zetas more than me, that's crazy. I mean, I do have several Zetas that I have not spent yet, but yeah. Gear 11s, I've got more. Gear 12s, he's got more. That's normal for me. And Gear 13s, I've got 3 additional Gear 13s over him. 6 dot mods, he's got quite a few more 6 dots. He does not have me beat on speed. We are roughly even on speed mods. And the offense mods even too. Okay, so there's our matchup. All in all, looks to be fairly even, except for our Grand Arena stats. And so, we'll go back over here and pardon me, I've still got a pretty nasty cough. I'm trying to get over it. I'm trying not to cough, but sometimes it just sneaks up on me. Okay, so he has already cleared me, but he has not been efficient. 1887 banners. That means that I can lose a match and I can still win. So when we look here, we have he one-shot my Darth Revan, he one-shot my Grievous. Due to this, I think he saved his Darth Revan for offense. I think he had his Jedi Revan for offense. Down here, one-shot my Bounty Hunters, no big deal. One-shot my clones, no big deal. Probably used his CLS there. So there's 3 teams that I'm pretty sure I'm not going to see. Carth team one-shot, Night Sisters one-shot. Those are not big surprises. And back here I had junk, so not a big surprise there. But only 1887 banners is a pretty low banner count for having one-shot everything. So that definitely leads me to believe that he has not been efficient. He used his Darth Revan and barely won. He used his Jedi Revan here and probably probably did not go very well, but he was able to pull out the win. So yeah, life's been alright. I mean, well as can be expected after funeral, grandmother, after everything, I mean, things are going okay. Okay, so we have here a Night Sister team. all gear 12 under a SWGOH lead. That's an easy counter for Geos to take out, but I'm not sure if I'm going to use that there. We have a bounty hunter team under Django lead. I did look at the speed on his boss. It is going to be like 303 or something like that under the Django lead. So I have a feeling I'm going to be using CLS to counter that one. Down here he's got Grievous, very weak team, and then he's got his Geos. So Geos will be Traya, Jedi Revan will be the Grievous. But I do need to take a look and see what his clones are like, because that's going to determine whether or not I use my Geos against his Night Sisters. So let's see, clones. Alright, so he does have some okay clones. Let's look and see where his Shakti is at. Shakti. Okay, so he has Shakti lead clones. That makes me want to save my my Geos just in case I see the clones. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start here on the south zone. We're gonna clear these guys, and we're gonna see what's gonna be in the back. If clones are back there, then I'll have a plan. Then I know exactly what I'm gonna do. If clones are not back there, then I'm still doubtful. But we'll start off with the Geonosian team. Make sure that I am picking the right team. Okay. And here we are going to use our Traya. So we're going to go Sith. We got Traya, Scion. We'll go ahead and throw the full team in there. I do like to use Dooku in there, and we'll throw in Darth Maul as the final. I like to do a full team because this team can surprise you, and it is better to be safe and use a full team rather than going in with just Traya and Scion or something along those lines. Okay, let's go ahead and clear those buffs, get that paint out there. Go ahead and cooldown reduction. Go ahead and isolate that dude. And oh, I was hoping that Maul was gonna get his chain of attacks up there. But that's alright. There's an Annihilate for Brood Alpha, so it is game over here. Hoggle's gone. Let's go ahead and do this. Protection recovery is not going to matter because I can't get full protection, so we'll just AoE and kill off the spy, and that'll be the end of that. So 57 banners. Not great, but 57 banners against the Geo team is, I'll take it. Okay. Alright, so Grievous team here. We will go ahead and we'll use our Jedi here. We're going to be using Bastille Lee, Jedi Revan. I can actually save Yoda. But of course, every time I do that, I end up regretting it. So I don't think I'm going to save Yoda. I'm going to use him here. And who do I want as my fifth is the question. So these guys are used in the Padme team. Ezra can be my fifth here, and I can save Hoda for kind of a random mixed team. Now, if I use Ezra here, then I just would have to decide who's going to go in my CLS team, which would probably be Old Ben, but who knows? Who knows? I don't know yet. Let's see here. My CLS team is gonna go up against his bounty hunters. Old Ben can do well there with his AoE ability block and all that. Yeah, I think this will be this will be fine. Okay, so we're gonna swap turn meter over to Yoda. Steal that stealth, and now hold off on giving the buffs out for the moment. So he does that, and now I should be able to mark B2. We're gonna finish B2 off very quickly. This should do it right there. Breeze takes his bonus turn and gets like no damage. Now at this point, we'll go ahead and start working down a little bit on the stacks on B1. Spread some buffs around. Go ahead and toss turn meter over to Bastila. Go ahead and knock more stacks down. Let's try to get a stun. Awesome. That helps a lot. Got 2 turns left to mark. Let's cleanse that target lock. No, we're not going to cleanse the target lock. Okay. That's all good. Alright, now we'll toss this over to... we'll toss it over to Bastila. She had pretty high turn meter. Okay, so unfortunately he gets his bonus turn. And... let's see here. So not full protection now on several characters. Wow. Okay, so I've just got to get over to Jolie. So Jolie can get the res. We'll go ahead and mark. It's not going to matter. Alright, so that is a win in 1, 56 banners. That's one of the lowest I've ever gotten. But a lower geared Grievous team actually can be more dangerous than a high geared Grievous team. Because with the Jedi Rev encounter, the idea is that you kind of spread your damage around, you don't kill anyone. And I could have attacked the Droideka while he had damage immunity, and that would have extended the fight, and it probably would have ended up getting me more banners, you know, hindsight 2020. But I went and dispelled the damage immunity and got the stun because I didn't want the Droideka to try to one-shot someone. So hindsight, maybe I will try to extend the fights a little bit more against the lower geared Grievous teams, and against the higher geared Grievous teams I'll just continue with my normal strategy. Alright, so let's see what's behind door number 1. Alright, we have a Carth team with Zeta's on mission and Zalbar, so this is going to be where I use my Emperor Palpatine. And we have a First Order team. Let's check speeds here. 235. So that's definitely faster than my my Stark, I think. 237. And they get 30 speed. So 267. I'm 254 on my Stark, I think, and I think that's base. And if that's the case, then my Stark is faster, and my troopers will be able to beat him. I'm not going to go into battle just yet. I'm just checking my speed here. Yeah, 255 on him. So my Stark is faster, so my troopers will be able to take this team out. Should not be too difficult. and then Emperor Palpatine down there. Alright, so for these teams here, it's going to be CLS to counter the bounty hunters, and it's going to be, I'm going to have to use Padme to counter the Night Sisters, I think. We're going to go and take a look at feats real quick. Okay, so I got that feat completed, which is nice, but that's not what I was coming here for. I was looking to see if I had to do any, like, kill so many characters with Galactic Republic or Separatist or whatever. And I don't. I'm on the final tiers of these two feats, so I don't have to worry about claiming them until the end. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna use Padme. Padme will take out the Night Sister team. Well, hopefully. Okay, so Padme, Kenobi, Galactic Republic. Oh. Alright. And we'll use Barriss as our 5th. This allows me to save my 3PO and R2, one or both, for my Resistance team. And my CLS team. And now that I think about it, I have JTR, which could be a counter to the bounty hunters. So I might end up doing that. But we're going to take this in here right now against these Night Sisters. I would prefer to use my Geos here. But I feel like this is a better counter because I don't know if he has his clones in the back. And if he has clones in the back, that's not a good thing. If I don't have my my Geos. So there's 1 kill, 2 kills, and she's down. Wow, those counterattacks. All right, so Barriss, you go ahead and you kill the zombie. You can clear off that foresight at the very least. I want you to kill Saj if possible. And we have to clear that. She clears all those buffs, but that's no big deal right now because I can do that. Okay. You go ahead and finish off Saj. You can take a whack at Talzin. You go ahead and hit Spirit. You finished her off. And bam. Okay, 58 banners. Pretty decent. Pretty decent. Okay. Now I would be concerned about using JTR as a counter because this is a Django lead, and that burning can really shut down a Jedi Ray counter. And my Jedi Ray can counter several teams. I could use Jedi Ray down here against the crew, and that would guarantee 60 banners. And then I could possibly use my troopers back here somewhere if he set weaker teams there. Which I have a feeling he probably did. I don't think he set very tough teams there. So here, Carth, yeah, that's going to be Emperor Palpatine all the way. Yeah, I think I'm going to just use my CLS up here. I'm going to be safe about it. CLS Han Chewie. And old Ben. Question is, do I need to have R2 in there? I don't think so. I think CLS, Han, and Chewie could probably do it by themselves, honestly. But we'll throw old Ben in there just for safekeeping. 4v5, I should be able to take this out fairly easily. Let me just go for the stun on Bosk immediately. There's the burning, counterattacks. Let's see if I can't take out Django real quick. Let's remove turn meter over on Boba. Try to get a stun on Embo. Let's aim for a stun here. Bosk, no stun there. Remove some turn meter. Go for the second kill there. Go for a kill here. Bam, alright. Doing good. Alright, 60 banners. Nice. And what's in the back? We have Shakti clones. Shoot. I was trying to save my CLS for the Shakti clones. No, I wasn't. No, I saved my Geos. I saved my Geos. Geos are for the Shakti clones. Okay. So he's got Shakti clones, and he's got a Kira team. That's where I can use my Jedi Ray. Jedi Ray against this piece of cake. Doesn't look like my 3PO is going to get used. Yeah. Okay, so clones. We'll do these guys first. Geos are a pretty hard counter. Unless it's like a super well geared clone team. I have lost to a full relic team with this, but that was in territory war, and I had permission to do a test. So just something to keep in mind. If it's a super well geared team, you might lose. Okay, let's go ahead and heal up some protection. We're going to be taking Shakti out here any minute, hopefully. Call the Brute to assist, because the Brute hits like a truck. We'll go ahead and, once again, we'll call the Brute to assist, because the Brute hits like a truck. We need to take out 5's ASAP. But if I can get an ability block onto Rex, would be very helpful. Go ahead and do that. Okay, good. That ability block on Rex is going to be very helpful to prevent his Annihilate. That ability block on Echo is going to help to prevent the AoE. Try to one-shot 5's here. Okay, so 5's is down. Rex is down, Echo's down, and Clone Sergeant will be down. Okay, so 55 banners. I'd love to have been able to use those against the Night Sisters and get the 60 guaranteed banners, but I needed to make sure that I had that counter for the clones. All right. So next, we've got these guys. We'll use my Emperor Palpatine standard counter here. We've got... Nope, not you. You. Alright. So this is usually a 60 banner win. Very easy. You have a lot of control on the team. You're guaranteed to go first. The only time that I have not gotten 60 banners against this team is when I did too much damage against Carth on that first round, and Zalbar got the retribution and then start counterattacking, and Mission started getting those assists and everything. So there we go. Ability block you. Good. You're gonna get counterattacked to death. Okay. Let's try to ability block Juhani so she doesn't cleanse. I want to focus on you right now. Let's recover a little bit of protection over here. Alright. Shock you. Let's finish you off with a lot of turn meter. Let's knock you out. Alright, so now it's just a matter of getting a little bit of protection back on TIE Fighter Pilot, and I should be fine. And that should happen right now. Alright, so Vader might be missing a little bit of protection there, so we'll try to extend this a little bit until I can get that protection recovery thrown onto Vader, and then we'll throw it on auto battle and just kind of let it go. So there we go. Okay, so auto battle arrest. And I was not expecting that Culling Blade to hit so hard against Zalbar there. Not at all. I was expecting that to go on for a minute more. Okay. Because he has that stacking defense. Okay, so we are now down to just Crew and Kira. So Crew, my troopers are faster. Should be able to take them out no problem with the troopers. And then Jedi Ray can take out the Scoundrel team up top. So Imperial troopers, Veer's lead, and the rest of them. And we start off going after the officer. Increase cooldowns. There we go, officers down. We'll start going after the executioner. Executioner's down. We'll do this. Go after Kylo, and now we'll go after Crew. And done. 60 banners. Piece of cake. And last, we have this team, which is a nice, easy team for Jedi Ray to take out. We do not want to use 3PO. Just try to figure out who I want to use. And I'm thinking that I can use Hermit Yoda. And just have that little bit of extra protection, recovery, and healing. I don't think it'll be needed. I don't want to use 3PO against Nest. That's just a bad idea. And I should not need any more damage than what I've got here. Okay, so we remove that over there, and we're going to start taking out Vandor first. And Vandor is almost down. Oh my goodness. that turn meter. I'm gonna do that. He didn't have prepared. Alright. Vandor, why are you so tanky? Alright. Let's cleanse those debuffs over there. Let us keep removing turn meter from L3. Protection recovery. Go for a stun on Nest. And I'm just right now trying to delay a little bit. Because I want to ensure that I get max protection on R2. Alright, so we should be good. I should have enough time to get over to full protection, I would hope. Because with that turn meter reduction that I get right there, we should make it no problem. Alright, now at this point I'm going to hit auto basic. And this way I'm not going to be removing turn meter. This nest is pretty slow. I need to make it so that hopefully Jedi Rey gets her turn, because she's the harder hitting. Okay. Okay, so we should be okay. Oh no. Ah, all that work I did. And the AoE just screwed me over. Oh well. 57 banners. It still puts me over 1900, which is way more than I needed. Those 4 banners would have been just, 4 more points that would have gone towards the overall leadership board and leadership ranking. 4 points, not the end of the world. So there you go, Grand Arena Championships Season 2 Week 3 Round 3. Got another victory, another first place. And we've got a couple more days until the next one. So once again, if you like the content, if you want to see more of this stuff, then just leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next Grand Arena Championship video coming at you in a couple days. So thanks everyone, and have a good one.